If your aggressor got through your first line of defense, your second line of defense is getting in closer where your elbows are close to your body. So it isn't like he came up and grabbed you and gave you a bear hug, but he's getting that close where you can't reach out and hit him. Of course, we're going to have a long distance, a medium distance strike, and a clearing with this, because we know perfectly well in your second line of defense there's always a transition from your first to your second. So with the second line of defense, my first strike is going to be the same as my first line of defense, which is a strike using the length of the magazine, the last 2 inches, to the areas that I'm fighting or I'm striking. When we finish striking this area, or they come in a little bit closer, then I'm in about this close. The difficult part about this is I can't strike anymore with an effective technique. What happens is everything gets stifled, so now I'm going to go to the hammer, which means I can bring up this way too. Moreover, you notice when I bring my hand up this way, they see the point of my elbow. So just in case they come on to me, they're going to come on to a bony point. Moreover, now, since my arm is cocked back this way, I can easily strike with a hammer like that, like you would with a hammer. Come down into these areas, coming down to the eye areas, coming down to the soft tissue areas, maybe coming up here from 9 o'clock up into this. So you can see a lot of the closer possibilities with the hammer. After I finish with the hammer and finish striking there, I want to clear the target. The target is now closer. A matter of fact, the target probably assumed that by now he would have been paid with your wallet or your valuables. Although he's discovered that he's just been hit, hammered, and now you want to clear him out of your exit area. And since your hammer is still on the target and you're pushing, you're prodding very aggressively, now you turn into it and you drop your elbow into his chest area, or the neck area if you can. Assuming that the guy is bigger than you, you'll probably be hitting in this area, underneath his armpit, and some of the other soft tissue areas, which hurts a lot. When the target is cleared, you turn and walk away. Let me take this and speed this up just a tad. So I'm in my relaxed position. I feel something. I become aware. He comes towards me because he wants to pursue this. I guard the target. He still wants to pursue it. I know that, and I know. Remember, don't wait till the last second to do anything. Take the aggressive thought about it. If he's in this far and he's looked at the same aggressive demeanor from across the street, assume that he's going to do something to you. Take that in consideration. Always assume the worst case scenario. So he's here. He's at the guard. What do? Come in here like this and strike. Come in here again, strike with a hammer, and then clear the target. I didn't really have to move that much to clear. How I'm clearing the target is that I'm not pushing like this. I'm leaning into the target. So, for example, if I'm here like this, I'm holding onto the target, and if I try to push, it's too hard. I'm going to lift up my right foot. This is just a small training exercise on clearing. I'm going to lift up my right foot and just lean into the target like that. So if you start practicing that, you just lose your right leg, lift it up just about 2 or 3 inches, and fall onto it again. The way the angle of your body falls into the target, it will be a nice, strong clear, so you can exit the area with no difficulty. In your second line of defense, you have to practice by yourself, because if you don't practice, you won't become proficient. In becoming proficient, I want you to stand into your relaxed position, your ready position. I want you to chamber it to work with your focal points, and then execute your second line of defense, which is a strike and a hammer with an elbow clear to clear the target. Back to a guard, and then back again like this. Go back and forth with that to become proficient, and your techniques will become strong, smooth, efficient. Ready, guard, chamber, strike, hammer, clear, 9, 9, hammer, clear. Guard, back. 10, hammer, clear. Guard, back. 11, hammer, clear. Guard, back. 12, hammer, clear. Guard, back. 1, hammer, clear. Guard, back. Ready? Relax. Ready. Second line of defense. Strikes, hammer, elbow clear. Begin. Can't get out of the way, you can't get out of the way. Moreover, if your clear is a little weak, it must be practiced. The difficult part about practicing the elbow clear is it hurts your opponent. Putting a bony elbow into the chest over 3 or 4 times, they don't want to do that. The easiest thing that you can do at this time for good, strong training is to get an elbow pad. Go down to any hardware store and get a knee pad or elbow pad and use that. So now I'm able to come in here and clean the target, clear the target, and be able to move into my opponent and exit the area with just one strong move. So practice back and forth. Now since I'm using this pad, I can hit my target a lot harder. So now I'm moving in here like this. Look at the difference. I'm back, I'll watch it again. I just come in, I follow the target. So I struck the target, I struck it again, I come in like this. Now you notice I'm leading slightly at an angle. Normally I'd probably push from here. I wanted you to see the angle of attack a little bit more and see where it finished. So when I'm done here, all I have to do is come out this way again for my guard to keep anybody else at bay just in case there's more than one attacker. Guard measure. Ready. Strikes, hammer, elbow clear. 9. Hammer, clear. 9, hammer, clear. 10. Hammer, clear. 10, hammer, clear. 11. Hammer, clear. 11, hammer, clear. 12. Hammer, clear. 12, hammer, clear. 1. Hammer, clear. 1, hammer, clear. Relax. Ready, guard, chamber, strike, hammer, clear. 9. Hammer, clear. Guard, back. 10. Hammer, clear. Guard, back. 11. Hammer, clear. Guard, back. 12. Hammer, clear. Guard, back. 1. Hammer, clear. Guard, back. Ready? Relax.